back to the Whatever Buddy podcast. Thank you for joining us here on episode 74. Today on the Whatever Buddy podcast, we're going to talk about dummies. Dummies and more dummies. Why do dummies do dummy things? We don't know. We probably won't figure it out, but we will try. Along with that, we're going to talk about other stuff. Lots of stuff. All sorts of stuff. So sit back. Enjoy the show. Wait for it. Wait for it. So with no further ado, Ryan and Jonny. Good. Hello, Ryan
Hey.
Harris.
Hello, Jonny Annoying.
I am annoying. That's what they call me. Jonny Annoying. It's another name. Got to puff my hair. I washed it today.
I'm going to put my hat on because I feel like doing that today. Say hi to the people while I do that.
Hello, people. Thank you for coming to another episode of the Whatever Buddy podcast, episode 74. That means we are creeping up on episode 75.
75?
That's going to be coming in the near future. Some critique on myself, Harris. I've noticed that I talk too fast when I am doing the podcast.
Yeah. I'll give you some critique on yourself if you'd like some too.
Yeah, do it.
You're always late, always late. And then
wasn't
today
late today.
I wake up. No, well, that's my pet peeve with you is that I wake up and you want to start an hour and a half earlier.
That's only because
easy.
It's only because I forgot. And thank God the gig was this afternoon and not this morning. But I completely forgot I had a kids gig today. Completely forgot.
It happens. I get it. But every day. It happens every day.
I wasn't late.
Anyway,
I was
drink
early.
my soda water and get over it.
Well, my critique of myself is
You
that
weren't
I've
late,
noticed,
and that is what gives the anxiety. Is that you weren't like you set the standard of the time is always going to change, and I don't know.
You think you're going to have like an extra half hour when you're dealing with me, and today you actually lost.
Today
time.
I lost an hour and a half, and that's fine. It's
No,
okay.
you only lost a half hour. We're supposed to start at 2. It's 1:30.
Yeah, but you text me.
That's
I
true.
woke
You
up to a
complain about
text.
this all day. Is this going to be like?
No, we're not. We're not. Hey, we like to bicker. We like to bicker.
We like to bicker. Not everybody likes to hear the bickering, for what I'm told.
I don't care.
Neither do I. But I gotta say, we fight. That's what happens. My critique of
It's not
myself.
fighting. It's bickering.
It's
Your
bickering.
critique of yourself. Continue.
Is that I talk too fast on the podcast. But when I
Okay.
talk like this, I'm probably talking the right speed at the moment, but I feel like I am talking really slow.
You're talking really slow. This is what you need to just go into Johnny U voice. Be that guy.
I'm that guy.
And the people will understand you.
Hey.
People.
Oh,
Let me know
but
if you understand the words that I am saying.
we got to say hello again. Hello, people.
Hey,
Thank you for coming back again and listening to us.
5
bicker.
minutes in, nothing has
Well,
been said.
Nothing's been said. But we're like the master of talking and accomplishing nothing at the same token. So
We're like the Golden Girls.
we are. I got a weird light on my camera.
Did you hear the Foo Fighters got a new drummer?
I did. Cameron, the guy from
Not
Soundgarden.
new. Yeah, Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, and now the Foo Fighters. That's a resume.
Well, you know what though? It makes sense. We were talking about this the other day in band practice. Actually, that's where I heard about it. I mean, it makes sense though because like he's part of that scene. He knows the guys probably.
They picked another guy too. I get the feeling that is from Angels and Airwaves, Adam something. What was
Well,
his
Angels
last
and
name?
Airwaves, I really dig them. And that would
Yeah.
make sense because Angels and Airwaves, now the dude from that band went back to Blink-182 after Mark Hoppus beat cancer. So,
Yeah. I'm looking at Adam Willard. This is the guy's name.
But they went with Cameron instead.
It sounds like
What's his first
if
name?
I were to Adam, but like ATOM.
No, Cameron. What's Cameron's first name? The
Matt.
Matt Cameron, that's it. Yeah.
If I were to use my complete out of that world bro signs, I think that they picked two. They said they're going to like rotate,
Really?
and that's probably because the other dude's in Pearl Jam, and he's why would you leave that gig ever? You know?
Foo Fighters are bigger.
Are they? I mean, here's you could have. It's Pearl Jam, dude.
Pearl Jam's big.
Huh?
Pearl Jam is big, but I do believe that.
Yeah, Foo Fighters probably bigger.
Debatable. At least, I mean, Pearl Jam can
Who's
sell out a
bigger,
stadium.
Priest or Maiden?
Maiden.
It's that. Well, yeah, I guess it is Maiden. Shut up, Ryan. Trying to be fun.
But
I'm not in my flow today, Johnny.
I think it's fair to say that both bands can sell out a stadium. Pearl Jam and Foo Fighters. So,
yeah, he was in Queens of the Stone Age too.
When?
I don't know. I just read it in the article.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Would you like to see the article?
Not really, but
okay.
I mean, it's interesting. I wonder. Now they got the guy from the Bronx. He's been playing. No. Guy from the Bronx is playing Eagles of Death Metal for a while.
Like how
now.
I just agreed with you.
Yeah,
That guy.
And then the dude who was in Queens of the Stone Age is playing in the Bronx now. Fucking that one guy who was there for a while. We have lots of energy today, or no energy at all.
I don't have no energy at all. It would be today would be a great day if for the coffee to agree with me, but can't do that anymore because why?
I just wish my fucking coffee worked at this point in time.
My coffee works in successfully giving me a panic attack.
Oh, that's good. Did I ever tell you about the time I had the panic attack here at the room?
No. Maybe you did. I don't know. Anyway,
Okay,
tell the people.
Well, I will, because this was fucking crazy. I did it to myself. I watched this video not so long ago. I stumbled upon it. And I was learning about how the drummer from Megadeth, who was the drummer during the most popular days of Megadeth, or the most respected days of Megadeth, like 89 to 98.
Symphony of Destruction?
Yeah. Like, was it?
I don't like that band.
I forget the guy's name, but he was the drummer, and he died at the Baked Potato. We were talking about the Baked Potato before. He died at the Baked Potato, had a heart attack on stage playing jazz at the age of 51.
Jeez.
And I was just like, God, that's crazy. So then I just made the mistake of diving in to see how many drummers have died on stage and whatnot. So I stumbled upon a video from that band Kix. Last November, the drummer of Kix had a heart attack on stage, completely collapsed. He did live, but he went to the hospital and was there for a couple of days.
Joe Perry?
Joe Perry had a heart attack on stage.
He had, I don't know if it was an actual heart attack. I think it was a heart attack, yeah. Whenever he was doing, it was maybe like a couple years ago with the Hollywood Vampires. He just kind of like goes against his amps and like his tech sees that like something's not right with Joe. And then if you've ever seen him play live, he has like a wall of amps and he like goes behind the amps and you don't see anything. And then like you see like him being kind of like helped out, and that's what that was. Anyway, back to your story.
Well, that's crazy. I didn't realize. I remember hearing something about something. Yeah, you mentioned, excuse me. So what had happened was it got me like all freaked out about like having a heart attack when I play. You know, I come from a family of heart problems and this, that, and the other thing. Coming to the rehearsal room back in December, and the dumbass that I am, it's cold outside, and like I have right now, I turn the heat on. Well, I started playing drums, forgetting that I turned the heat on because I'd been here for a little while. I still had my sweatshirt on, and I start playing, and I start getting like really hot, and I'm like, starting like, what's going on? And then, what gave me the panic attack is I started thinking, oh my God, if something was to happen to me, nobody is going to find me here.
That's like such a scare to me.
Yeah, so like I started.
How long would it take for somebody to realize that you're laying face down in the rehearsal room?
I mean,
dude, don't put that in my brain.
I would imagine that after a few days, my bandmates who have, you know, my location on their phones and my girlfriend who has location on her phone, I would imagine that at some point somebody's going to look at my location and be like, boy, he's been at the rehearsal room for 2 days now.
It doesn't help you much. That doesn't help you much, though.
Well, it wouldn't help me with either one of those people because nobody has a key. So like they could bang on the door all they want. If I'm out, I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
And then even then, you're the asshole. They're like, why won't this guy let me in?
Right. And like, I remember Sonny was out of town. Nobody was here. So like, nobody would have been coming to the room for a while. So I basically gave myself
so you don't know the difference between external and internal, like heat, like the room is hot. That's why I'm hot versus fever.
Well, no,
something.
I didn't think I had a fever, or nor did I think I was hot. I just started to panic. Like I worked myself into a tizzy, and because it was hot, and I was playing, all of a sudden I was like, I freak out. I freak out, and I walk outside, dude.
I'm giving you shit. The guy that gets anxiety attacks, I'm giving you shit because here's the thing: is that once you get I'm going to take your back here because once you get, we're not arguing anymore, bickering. Sorry. Once that seed gets planted in your brain, it just like snowballs, and you're like, oh,
it's horrible. So, it happened 3 days in a row. So like, I had just gotten back from the tour in November when this was all happening, and I hadn't run into our old bandmate yet at the rehearsal room. So I'm having a panic attack, and I run outside like just like, and there's Zach. I haven't seen him since like we did the tour, like, you know, with the new band. And he's like, hey, dude, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good. He's like, you sure you're good? I'm like, I'm good. He's just like, how was the tour? I'm like, the tour was good. The tour was good. He's like, it's okay if the tour wasn't good. I'm like, the tour was good. I'm having a panic attack.
I was going to say, why would you just, because you can't pull that off. You just have to be like, yo, I'm going through
I didn't want to tell him that I was having a panic attack. I didn't want to tell anybody I was having a panic attack. It's embarrassing.
I had one on Christmas, dude.
On Christmas?
Because I drank coffee. We had like an early, I'm telling you, dude, something flipped. I can't do coffee anymore. We started like the
now
family
it's in your
stuff
head.
Early.
That's what the problem is.
Probably. But we started the family stuff early, and I went over and drank coffee. Drank 2 cups of coffee because I was like, oh, it's the morning. I'm going to be tired, so I'm going to drink coffee. And then we're sitting at the table eating food later on in the day. My mom's just like, you okay? It's like, no, no.
Like, what do you say? It's like, I'm having a panic attack.
That's what I said. I was like, I'm going through one. Sorry,
but Zach was really funny because he's just like, are you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. He goes, how was the tour? I'm like, the tour was great. The tour was great. And I just kept repeating myself. He's like, he taps me on the shoulder, goes, it's okay if the tour wasn't great. I'm like, the tour was great, dude. You know? And then he's like, all right. He's like, all right. He's like, I go, all right. He's like, I'm leaving. I'm like, he's like, you okay? He goes, are you okay? I go, yeah. I'm good. He's like, it's okay if you're not okay. I'm like, dude, I'm okay. Just having a panic attack.
Man, eat a salad.
Who, me?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Speaking of
probably
heart
dietary
issues,
probably dietary things that could.
I'm going for a stress test.
Oh yeah, what do they do for that?
Month. I got to get on like a treadmill. They like they wire you up and shit. First they do an ultrasound of your heart. Take a look at it.
Is this through a cardiologist or something?
Yeah. I already went to the cardiologist. They did an EKG, which was fine, but the doctor.
So are you just doing that? Are you doing this for a reason, or are you just doing this like for your own personal sanity and like checkup?
I think this is for my own personal sanity, coming from the fact that I do come from a family of heart issues. So I figured after that whole thing about watching guys die on stage from playing drums, I'm like, I want to make sure that I don't have no clogs going on there because I don't want to die on stage while playing drums.
Yeah. I will say one thing, and this is going to sound dark, and I don't want it to happen, but I can think of a million worse ways to go.
I don't want to go at all.
Well, yeah, I know, dude, but
I mean, that's kind of my issue is like, I'm like not ready to die yet, bro. And I'll tell you.
let's make this a fun podcast. We're talking about anxiety and dying.
Whatever. This is shit that people live with. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I know.
It's like, if you don't want to listen out there and this is too dark, then go fucking listen to something else. I don't have to tell you. The reality of it is this is real life stuff. And as I get older, I have this fear of dying that I never had before. And I don't think it's the actual act of dying that freaks me out. It's what's afterwards, because I don't buy there's nothing. I've seen my dad when he passed. I've seen my brother when he passed. And those bodies that I'm looking at in these coffins, they look like my family members, but the whole soul of it is gone. There's something happens to this soul. It just doesn't evaporate into nothing.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I might have gotten too dark for my co-host here.
A little bit. I don't mind a topic of that, but man, yeah, I don't have the answer for it, nor do I.
Well, do you have a fear of dying?
I used to have a huge one, and the older I get, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm not saying I'm not afraid of it. It's just like my mind turns more towards like I'm not like, how do I say this? Like, I'd rather an accident than something health related. You know what I mean? I don't want to go.
Yeah, like I don't want a long, painful cancer scenario. Like I don't need to be battling cancer for fucking 2 years.
I'm afraid of that. But being on stage and lights turn out, I can think of worse ways. So I wouldn't be afraid. I'm not afraid of all scenarios.
I guess the one thing I'm with you on is that I'd rather not see it coming. But if you go out one day and you just happen to be crossing the street at the wrong fucking time and a bus takes you out, you didn't see it coming.
So be it.
Anyway, on the happier topics, that bitch who wouldn't let me in today. Like, how about that? How about I'm pulling out of a me in cars, dude. It's fucking amazing.
It's the same thing every week. It's the same. It's just different person.
Well, this is a different scenario where I'm pulling out of Yum Yums, my favorite stop place on the way to here.
What did you get at Yum Yums?
I got a sesame seed bagel with bacon and egg, no cheese, and a donut. And I have them not cut it because they cut it and they get the shit all over the knife from the sandwich before, and then they cut my sandwich, and all the shit from the other sandwich is now in the middle of my sandwich, and I don't want that. It's a whole different thing. Well, it is in my world. It probably, you don't think about that because you don't give a fuck. Anyway, pulling out, I got to make a left-hand turn. There's a red light. There's all the cars are stopping, and the one spot where I could get out, some chick decides that she's just going to wait for the red light right there, and like saw me trying to get out, pulls in front, so I cannot get out. And it's like, you just killed my window to make the left-hand turn out of here, lady.
I'm going to help you here because I called someone a dickhead the other day that was in front of me because in 3 lanes of traffic.
A dickhead.
Yeah, because whenever you're in the far, far, far right turning lane and you decide that you're going to sit at a red light because you want to go straight and all the cars behind you want to turn, that guy's a dickhead. But I'm sitting in my car and it made me mad. And then you have to realize it's not malicious. She's not blocking you. She's just not paying attention to you. You know what I mean? That helps me at least.
Well, that infuriates me more.
Get unmad.
That infuriates me more that you don't think about me.
Let's talk more about me.
No.
Another thing about me.
Another thing is I need to slow down when I talk. So what are your views on the drummer Foo Fighters? You just told me who it was, and then you didn't bother telling me your views on it.
My views on it is I think that guy has had a rad career.
You got to wonder when the last time he played in a failed band was.
Never.
Well, I'm sure before Soundgarden. You know.
Well, yeah.
That was his first one, right? Soundgarden was the one.
He was 10 at one point. I mean, he joined Soundgarden, this article says 1986. So it's a pretty good run.
He's coming up on fucking 40 years of being at the top.
Yeah. Hey, dude, so I wanted to bring back Yo Dummy.
Do it. What do you got? For those who don't know, Yo Dummy was something we did early on in the podcast. It's when we like to find some fucking people that do stupid shit. Yo Dummy.
Yeah, thanks for explaining that. I actually genuinely appreciate that because my search history, or I guess my Instagram, like the Discover feed, it's hilarious. It's all just like animals attacking people.
My kind of videos.
Well, here's the thing. I don't like seeing people get injured. Like it turns my stomach. Like if I'm watching sports or I don't want bad things to happen to people. However, if you put your hand in the mouth of a crocodile and the crocodile bites your hand, it's not even yo dummy.
That's just fucking stupid.
It's
stupid.
Because of course that's going to happen.
Why wouldn't it happen?
Right. My buddy I sent you the video that I'm about to pull up, and my friend saw the video and he was like, "Oh, how do you watch that stuff?" It was like, I don't feel bad for that guy.
There's nothing to feel bad about for this guy at all. Just looking at that picture makes you go, what the fuck are you thinking? Can you make that bigger?
Okay.
All right, so
he puts his hand in. They do something with sticks. He's like playing with the crocodile's head with sticks. Puts his entire arm in. Entire arm.
God.
Reaches even further. And then the crocodile, of course.
Did he rip off his whole arm?
No, but it looks like he broke it. Look, whenever he pulls his arm out, it's like all wobbly.
He still has it, though.
The video won't let me show that. He still has his arm. That title was bullshit. But like, of course it's gonna happen. And of course I'm gonna laugh at you.
Let me ask you something.
Of course I'm gonna laugh at you. That's what I'm gonna do.
What's the thought process of a guy who's like, you know what? I'm gonna train alligators. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a crocodile and alligator trainer. Like, and who thinks that's a good idea at any point in time?
I think they're fascinating animals. I'm intrigued by them. Not gonna stick my arm in their mouth.
Why would you?
I'm gonna laugh at you.
There was another one you sent me too.
Yeah, let's watch a few of them.
I remember seeing this.
Another one. Another guy here. Hit the play. Another guy.
What do the sticks do?
I have no idea. I got to look it up. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you listen to that? Listen. That's his mouth. Listen to his mouth.
Oh my God.
That's the force that it bites down with. He's like rubbing his head with sticks.
Now there's no sticks.
Yeah, he's praying. I'd pray too if I was about to stick my head. And bites down immediately. Count that. Okay, he's going. I want 1, 2. Didn't even get to 2.
How did he get his head out of there?
Looks like the crocodile just let up.
Is there any more?
Yeah.
I want to see actual body parts coming off. Is that possible?
Okay, so yes, but no. I don't have the video, but I read an article about a guy that got his arm bitten off. He wasn't doing that kind of dumb bullshit. He was like working at a zoo and he was like feeding them and something happened and his arm got bit off. And there's pictures of the crocodile. This is a little bit dark. That's why I didn't really bring that part up. But like there's pictures of the crocodile with the guy's hand in his mouth, just like sitting there chilling.
Awesome.
And so, I mean, yeah, debatable. But they got the guy's hand back and they reattached it. So the story ended kind of well.
Did they kill the alligator?
No.
I feel like I read an article recently about an alligator or something that fucked somebody up and they just like straight up killed it. Oh, you know what it was? This old lady was in her backyard. Like 80-something-year-old lady was in her backyard, and her backyard was right by a lake. And she was in the backyard doing something, and she had her back turned. The fucking thing just came up and took her out.
Yeah, see, that's not funny to me because that's like I don't want to see bad stuff happen. Yeah, I don't want to see bad stuff happen to people. Now, had that old lady had some sticks,
trying to feed
the crocodile's head, and then stuck her head in its mouth. And it bit down in under 2 seconds.
Can you find some more crocodile mouth videos? Because I'm curious. I want to see somebody fucking get his face ripped off. I mean, just for the fact of like you're so stupid for doing that. You know? I mean, like,
and we're gonna laugh at you on our podcast.
Well, I mean, like, that's
what we're gonna do.
So, like, You've got to
what
know
we're gonna
when you decide to put your head into the fucking alligator's mouth that there's a possibility your head may not come out of that mouth. And therefore, it does make entertainment value for guys like you and I.
We're going to laugh at you. That's what we're going to do.
We're going to laugh at you. That's what we're going to do. I think we watched this one already, didn't we? Years ago.
We may have. We talked about this before.
Yeah.
I got to figure out what these sticks are. I got to figure out what the sticks are. They keep playing with sticks.
I think it's to pry open the mouth.
Or it like paralyzes them somehow. Because their mouths are always just like stuck open. This guy. Still playing with sticks. Way better to watch these than to listen to this, but whatever.
Yeah.
Puts his head. Oh, dude. Even the lady filming it's like,
Oh,
his head's in there for actually a pretty long while.
Yeah, get out of there, bro, while you can.
Yeah.
Oh, that was real.
Yeah, that guy's
dude,
a
it's just
moron.
like...
You gotta put your head in an alligator, I'm gonna make fun of you. I mean, like,
his head was in there for like
I'm gonna Google this. Why they
10 seconds almost.
Is that a crocodile?
I think so. Like you mean like versus an alligator?
Yeah.
I think the difference is their snout. Crocodiles are thinner.
All right. Tool use in crocodilians. Crocodiles and alligators use sticks as crocodilian. Crocodiles and alligators use sticks as lures to attract water birds.
What?
Oh, the alligators use the sticks. Do alligators use sticks to lure their prey?
You're reading the wrong information.
Yeah. Why do crocodile trainers
use sticks?
That's what I put.
You're getting all the Google facts.
Yeah. Trainers use bamboo sticks to control the crocodiles. Animal that don't do what they're told are whacked on the head. Wow.
Yeah, no wonder they're biting your arm off, you dummy.
What a fucking asshole. Yeah, now even more so I'm laughing at you. You're mean to the alligators.
You know what? You want to see a funny one? You sent me this one, but I included it in the Yo Dummy section. Or the Because of course. Let's call this section Because of course. This guy.
Which guy?
This guy.
Yeah.
Goes up to it.
The fuck is that idiot doing?
He's in the road. He's trying to stab it. This is a little guy. He's lucky that's a little guy. Misses.
What was the end result, though?
I don't know. The video stopped. The thing bit him in the arm. Bit him in the arm.
Why would you try stabbing it in the head? Why not drive around
it? He disappeared into the ether of the grass. Because of course, dummy.
It's like, what? Well, I want to know what the end result of that was for that guy. What did he lose?
His dignity.
He stabbed him in the head and it didn't die.
The respect of his family filming him.
That's what happens when you try to kill Michael Myers. The same thing. You stab him in the face, does nothing but come after you and kill you.
Then he laughs at you.
Yeah. He laughs at you.
Dude.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna laugh at you.
Why wouldn't you?
Swamma do.
We need to get some guests on here, Harris. We're going to get some guests on for the people. We're going to get some guests here for the people. Who those guests are going to be, I don't know. But if you want to be on the podcast, DM us. We'll talk to you.
Oh, you're going there with it, huh? You're just like picking all the randos, huh?
Well,
all right.
I'm
game.
I'll DM us and I'll decide if I want to talk to this rando.
You want to come talk shit?
Maybe.
Couple of dudes talking shit.
What else you got, Harris?
What else did you bring to the table today, dickhead? Did you hear about Jimmy Garoppolo?
No.
Jimmy G.
No.
So he's
He
a
signed.
quarterback for
He's playing Houston now, right?
No, he was at the 49ers and he signed with the Raiders.
Oh,
the Las Vegas Raiders. Still weird. Las Vegas Raiders. Still so weird to say, but
Yeah.
there's a Hustler strip club, and they offered him a lifetime VIP membership. And I guess it has like, I don't know, just welcome to Vegas. I don't know, but he dated a porn star too. I think he's got a rep. He's got a rap, whatever. But it has like $500,000 cash value.
No shit.
Yeah, dude. It's like, what do you think comes with that?
What do you get,
I don't know.
like with it?
I don't know. Handies.
I mean, you must get something.
Jimmy G.
I mean,
Free lap dances for life.
$500,000 for that. So like, what would somebody buy it for? Like, let's look it up. What do you get for that?
I mean, use your common sense, right?
$500,000 it's worth, though. I mean, what for fucking $500,000? Does that come with a fucking like golden blowjob? Like, what does it come with?
Golden shower. Here, let's see.
Yes, lifetime platinum.
Vegas strip club gives Jimmy Garoppolo an insane gift. I mean, good looking dude. I get it. The Las Vegas Raiders have officially have the franchise's next quarterback, as veteran Jimmy Garoppolo signed his contract with the team, and it looks like some of the city's local businesses are already giving the team's new quarterback an extremely warm and very Vegas welcome. According to Twitter, an account Las Vegas locally, Garoppolo has been given
All right, so it's called lifetime.
the most
platinum.
notorious strip clubs, as Larry Flint's Hustler Club is offering the new Raiders quarterback a lifetime platinum VIP membership. Larry Flint's club has offered, Jesus, be more redundant, article, valued at $500,000.
What's it called? Lifetime platinum.
Lifetime platinum. What is it? Lifetime platinum
Membership.
VIP membership. Very wordy. Make it shorter.
Benefits.
While this is certainly a kind gesture, the team will undoubtedly hope that he chooses to focus his efforts on the football field rather than the other things that Vegas has to offer. He signed a $72.5 million contract. When you sign a $72.5 million contract, I don't think a $500,000 VIP membership is like shit to
The
you.
multi-tiered strip club is offering the professional athlete a lifetime platinum VIP membership, a custom VIP membership, a customized premium cigar locker, and unlimited access to their largest bachelor suite, also known as the Mohoney Suite, which retails at $10,000 per hour. Garoppolo is no stranger to the adult entertainment world after his date with award-winning porn star Kiara Mia went public in 2018. We hope that Garoppolo's past dating interests will influence him to check out hundreds of beautiful entertainers, continued Rose. Being that we are located closer to the stadium than most, we are confident that Garoppolo will join us for some post-game fun. That's nuts.
Way to put dude on blast and kind of to promote their own business, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of smart, right? I mean, I don't know what they get except you get a cigar locker, and
Yeah, I was gonna be like, "Hey guys, thanks for the offer. I just signed a $72.5 million contract. I don't need your cigar locker."
I'm sure that if Garoppolo was married, his wife wouldn't be too pleased about this situation.
Sounds like he's kind of a what's the word?
I'll tell you what, if I was
Player?
in his position, no pun intended, if I was in his position
Quarterback.
and I was as young as he was, as rich as he was, as famous
not a young
as he
dude.
was, I mean, he's what, 30 something?
In football years.
Yeah, but in life, he's like, what, 31, 30? Maybe older. He's got to be older than that
Yeah.
now. How old is he now?
He's got to be in his 30s. Regardless, your point. I see your point. Go ahead.
I would say single. You know,
Yeah.
for now, wait and ride this one out. Focus on my game,
Dude.
the football game.
Could you imagine that kind of situation living in Vegas? Vegas is a
Well,
slippery
look
slope.
what look what happened to Henry Ruggs, dude. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
that was Vegas. What do you think Tom Brady's thinking when when he sees pictures of his ex-wife walking the beach with this like martial arts guy?
Yeah, I heard that's not true.
I saw a picture.
Wait, no.
the other
What are
day.
you talking? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? She walking the beach with who?
Her taekwondo.
Oh, her jujitsu
guy.
coach. Her jujitsu coach.
And like
Yeah,
they've
whatever.
been seen twice now in Costa Rica, and there
That
was
was
a
a
picture.
while ago.
Well, it happened again this week. Because I saw a picture this week of her walking on the beach with this guy. My question to you is, do you think Tom Brady sheds an ounce of caring, ounce of jealousy, or do you think he's just like, whatever, I'm fucking Tom Brady, it doesn't fucking matter?
I think he obviously cares, but I don't think he has any jealousy. I mean, dude, look, just because she's extremely attractive doesn't mean that he was in a relationship with somebody and they got a divorce, you know?
Well, then do you think they would have gotten a divorce if he would have retired last year? Because when that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. And maybe that was his way to get out,
Probably,
knowing
yeah.
if I go and play
I
again,
think he did it on purpose.
she's going to she's going to leave.
She'll
me.
leave.
And I don't
that's
have to
some
worry
passive
about that.
aggressive shit. I don't.
He looks like a passive aggressive kind of dude, doesn't he?
No, dude. I don't think you have
Well,
a
he's a
career
quarterback.
like that in the NFL by
Yeah.
being passive aggressive.
Yeah, actually, you hear he's an asshole. He talks to his.
I'm a fan, dude. I'm a Tom Brady fan. I'm telling
do
you.
you not like him?
I was a hater. I was a hater for a long time, essentially because he beat my favorite team annually. But at a certain point, man, it's undeniably gotta love the guy.
Yeah, you
know?
do. And on that note,
just wins.
on that note,
I'm
we're out of here. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on another episode of the Whatever Buddy podcast, where today we talked about absolutely fucking nothing. And I hope you enjoyed the nothingness of the nothing.
We
Please
talked about dummies and how I don't feel bad laughing at them. Because it's what
I don't
I'm
feel
gonna do.
bad laughing at him either. But like I said, we talked about nothing.
Swamma
They're
do.
dummies. They're dummies who put their heads in alligators' heads.
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh
It's
at that
fucking insane, dude.
every time.
Crazy people. So why don't you go like, subscribe, and report? You should go to the YouTubes if you're not there yet and watch these crazy idiots putting their heads, arms, body pieces in there. I'm surprised Ryan didn't show me a video of a guy trying to get a blowjob from a crocodile. I would have liked to get his wee bit off by the crocodile. You know, probably would have taken out the whole waist. Like you couldn't just. Their teeth are so big that the pee could actually maybe fit between the teeth, and you might actually come out of that unscathed, right?
Going down a rabbit hole.
And on that note, everybody, thank you. We'll see you next time for episode 75. Next time. That's pretty wild. Ryan Harris.
Yeah.
Always good to see you. Everybody else.
See ya.
Always good to see you. See you later.
DM Johnny U. It sounds like he wants to make some new friends.
New friends. Do it.